show you the facility here before it gets into the state's hands, and then there's limited access to it. So what we want to be able to do is kind of take you through this, and even though we're not looking at a new municipal building for Fairmont, but you know, even going in and taking an existing structure and renovating it, it can still look like this on the inside. So that's one of the reasons that we wanted to take you through this today. Okay? And Ned's been the project architect on this particular project, so he's going to show you through the building.
Yeah, well, main entry lobby, we are on the second floor. This is the public entry. We have our central control station here. We are a high-rise building in the state of West Virginia, so we have all of the fire safety, life safety elements in here, as well as the building control. So this is where everybody would come in as a visitor into the building to this floor here. All the state employees will come in on the floor below us. That's the mechanical equipment room. I'll probably skip that. It's a lot of piping and pumps and things like that. But I think one of the things I just like the view out of the windows as we see that. And so we'll walk through that place pretty quickly.
So one of the things that we ought to take a look at from a mechanical standpoint is this building is going to go probably LEED Gold certified. Okay, and one of those reasons is that mechanical system downstairs. That's a big part of it. So, I mean, it would be good to take a look at that to try and get a feel for if you decide you wanted to do a LEED project, what it may entail in order to get LEED certified, LEED Silver, LEED Gold, Platinum, whatever. Okay.
Sure. One of the things that you can look at that fits into that, this is an all LED lighting job. Every single light fixture that you see in here is LED lighting. One of the anecdotes that I got from the on-site, I showed this, is when we were going from temporary lighting to permanent lighting. Generally, they put in a couple of lights in a room, they're able to energize those, and painting and all that can occur. Because the LEDs draw so little power, nearly half a floor, was on one circuit. It took a week to do enough lighting to get a circuit so they could turn them on. They draw that little power, and so that. And also, if you touch an LED light, they generate a lot less heat. And so we've cut down on that internal load. That factors into what Dick was talking about in terms of our mechanical system. Not only, within the league, we are 14, 21, 28% above a baseline average. And one of the ways to do that was that we have thermal storage tanks below. So we're making ice in an off-peak time during the night so that we can then run our hydronic water piping through our chilled water system at a lesser utility rate. Did the calculation on, we got about a 2 or 3 year payback. State says, yes, let's do that. Helps our energy performance and that. So those are two big elements. Then also the interior materials that you're going to see here were all purposely selected, recycled content, all of those kinds of things, 500-mile radius, all that factors into our leadership in energy and environmental design scorecard. Big component of that gets us that lead is the fact that we're downtown, reusing the site, lots of points, easy points there. We're getting to a goal. I know that the project, the LED lighting package, we spent some money there, but this was $17.2 million at 70,800 square feet. You can do the math, that's like $250 a square foot. Great performance on a dollar value for a 75-year building. That's what we've designed here. When you see the outside, the copings, the stone, the detailing, that's what we're here for, that low maintenance type of a show. One of the things I like to talk about too is the differences of the exterior elevations, and especially the south side, as you're coming down the connector, is markedly different than the other elevations, purposefully did so. You get bigger shadow lines, you get something. You've got a 10-foot diameter seal on the stair tower. For that view, coming down the connector, it's different. Then you go on the other elevations, you're really tying it into the city more. Cast stone rusticated bases, stone sills, all that kind of stuff that talks to downtown environment. So those are some of the games that we play on the design side. So the building is zoned. This is the highest that the public can get up to. This is our big DHHR floor. If you go to the Milltown Mall, right across the hallway from Hanks, that department goes in here. So this is our major public entrance into the department. So anybody that comes here will come here, and then DHHR occupies this entire floor and part of the fourth floor. So they'll bring all the people down there. There's a series of interview rooms and that kind of stuff. So this is our major employee entry. Now with the LED lighting, you know, we get dimming capabilities that you didn't have with your fluorescents. This is a whole lighting control and what we call light harvesting system. Okay, there are sensors around that keep us to a programmed foot candle, you know, because we're getting the natural light. And this I'm probably most happy with. There are a number of large open office spaces like this. Tall ceilings, again, the LED lighting with the light harvesting, you know, left foot tall glass. This is where the building responds to flexibilities in this space here. It was really difficult to go with hard partitions in the middle of the building. My natural response would have been gone to movable partitions and some office landscape situation, more flexible. You know, we really closed this up, but our response was then we developed these transom lights into the interior offices, we got it on the other side, and then the configuration within this space is where that flexibility is. As departments change and funding changes and grants change, keeping these areas is, you know, it was a struggle to keep them as open as we could, you know, because of the desire to have the closed offices. Yeah, I think I just hope that, you know, the light and the interior environment makes a difference to the employees that come here every day. So that was all the way down the hallway. There are 3 different deposits on this floor. We've got Bureau of Child Support Enforcement here, Environmental Health in the middle, and then regional DHHR offices on the end. So just kind of, like, this is when we get into that vanilla box back into here. And we're doing the concrete office and stuff back in here.
What is that the splash part?
He's out here, this will bring employees up here into this lobby.
How many spaces they have for employees? Maintenance person, you know, for the state is not, he's not doing it, right? Seriously.